Imagine a weapon so revolutionary it could spit out 200 rounds per minute in an era of single-shot muskets. This was the Gatling gun, a true game-changer in military history, invented in 1861. It wasn't just a gun. It was the world's first successful rapid-fire weapon, a hand-cranked beast that laid the groundwork for the modern machine gun. But here's the twist. The man behind this incredible firepower, Dr. Richard Gatling, wasn't a warmonger. In the midst of the American Civil War, he had a rather hopeful, if somewhat naive, belief. He thought that a weapon this terrifying, capable of inflicting such immense damage, would make soldiers think twice about fighting. He hoped it would make war so horrific that it would become obsolete. Failing that, he reasoned it would at least reduce the number of soldiers needed on the battlefield, thus saving lives.
Gatling was very distraught that his weapon was being used this way and not releasing people, but actually causing more carnage.
They weren't convinced and refused to buy it initially. However, one forward-thinking officer, Major General Benjamin F. Butler, saw its value. He privately purchased 12 of the guns for $1,000 each, hefty sum back then, and used them on the Petersburg Front in 1864, contributing to the Union's efforts. The original Gatling gun was a marvel of mechanical engineering. It featured multiple revolving barrels that were rotated by a hand crank. But because it required manual cranking, it wasn't a true automatic weapon. That honor goes to the Maxim gun. Invented in 1884 by Sir Hiram Maxim, the Maxim brilliantly used the recoil force from each fired shot to automatically eject the spent cartridge and load the next one, making it far more efficient and less labor-intensive. Still, Gatling was constantly improving his design. The first models used percussion caps, which were prone to jamming. So, in 1867, he introduced a new version that used self-contained metallic cartridges. This was a massive improvement. The gun became much more reliable, and its rate of fire skyrocketed to an astonishing 600 rounds per minute. This new model was quickly adopted in large numbers by the U.S. Army. It's fascinating to note that Richard Gatling wasn't just a gun inventor. His inventive mind was always at work. Long before his famous gun, back in 1839, he patented a seed-sowing rice planter, which was later adapted into a highly successful wheat drill. He was the son of an inventor and clearly inherited that creative spark. In 1870, Gatling moved his family to Hartford, Connecticut, to be closer to the Colt Armory, the legendary factory where his guns were being manufactured. The technology continued to advance at a breakneck pace. By 1876, some Gatling gun models had a theoretical rate of fire of 1,200 rounds per minute. Later versions even experimented with using gas pressure from the fired round or external electric motors to turn the barrels, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. However, by the early 20th century, the rise of the truly automatic machine gun, like the Maxim, made the hand-crank Gatling seem obsolete. The U.S. Army officially retired it. But you can't keep a good idea down. The Gatling concept made a spectacular comeback in the late 1940s and early 1950s. The military realized that for high-speed aircraft, a multi-barrel, externally powered rotary cannon was exactly what they needed. These modern Gatling-style weapons, like the M61 Vulcan, could achieve incredible rates of fire, making them perfect for jet fighters and ground attack aircraft. They saw extensive use in conflicts like the Vietnam War, proving that Dr. Gatling's revolutionary idea from 1861 was far from finished. It just needed a little modern technology to be reborn. Thanks for watching. If you found this piece of history as fascinating as I do, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories behind the world's most incredible inventions. See you in the next video.